Good morning, Miss Johnson and Miss Clay's class. This is Miss Johnson. I'm here for Social Studies on Digital Learning Day 34. If I sound a bit tight, my mouth is still slightly swollen on this side, so I apologize. Okay, the standard that we're talking about today is identify goods that people make and services that people provide for each other. We're going to watch a short video.
Did you know the candy bar and can of root beer you bought at the grocery store are called goods? Or that when you are paid to mow the neighbor's lawn and rake his leaves, those are called services? Goods and services are all around us. Items that you pay money for, like that candy bar, or the new pants your mom bought, are goods. They are products available for purchase. Produce, groceries, clothing, cars, toys, these are all goods. The goods we buy are made all over the world. They are shipped to us and offered for sale in our stores. Services are when you pay someone to do something for you. A taxi cab, for instance, performs a service for you when you pay them to take you where you want to go. Builders, waiters, construction workers, even hairdressers offer to sell you their services. When we buy something, we pay a little extra money for it. That is called sales tax. Your parents pay taxes off the money they earn. The government uses these taxes to provide us with public services, such as public schools, libraries, roads, firefighters, and policemen. When you get paid by your parents for cleaning out the garage for a yard sale, you are performing a service. And when someone buys your used toys at the yard sale, you are selling goods.
Okay, some words to know for this standard are goods. Those are the things that you can buy and things that you can take home, so things that you can touch, like your backpack, the food you buy at the store, cars, your bikes, all those things, your pencils, the paper, your textbooks, those are all goods, okay? Services are things that you pay someone to do for you. So the doctors, the dentist, the firefighters, police officers, teachers, anyone who might walk your dog or babysit you. Those are all types of services. And one more thing that you need to know is a market. A market is a place that you go to buy or sell the goods. So, I mean, nowadays we can't really go out to the store, but if you shop online at like Amazon, that is an online marketplace where you can sell and buy goods. Walmart, the pharmacy, different places, if you went to a farmer's market, those are all examples of a market. We're going to watch the second video. It's a little bit longer than the first one, and it goes into more depth about goods and services.
Today we are going to learn about goods and services, what goods and services are, and how to tell the difference. The first thing we need to understand is that everything you buy is either a good or a service. A good is something you can touch with your hands, like a skateboard. A skateboard is a good. It's something you can buy and you can touch with your hands. Now, a service is a job you pay someone else to do. A great example of that is painting a house. Painting a house is a service. It's a job you pay someone else to do. So, a good is something you can touch with your hands, and a service is a job you pay someone else to do. Let's look at some more examples. A car is a good. It's something you can touch. A car wash is a service. It's something you pay someone else to do. If you were to buy a roll of carpet, that is a good. It's something you can touch. But laying carpet is a service. When it gets installed, that is a service. Last example, a pair of shoes is a good. If you bought shoes, that's a good. That's something you can touch. But if your shoes break, the shoe repair is a service. It's a job that you pay someone else to do. Everything we buy is either a good, something we can touch with our hands, or a service, a job we pay someone else to do. So let's give you a try. Help us figure out if it is a good or a service. We're going to do a little game that we call at Homeschool Pop, good or service. We're going to show you a picture, and you're going to tell us whether you think it's a good or a service. Here's our first one. Bread. Bread is it a good or a service? Yeah, bread is a good. It's something you can touch. Try this one. Baking a cake. Baking a cake is you know which one? It's a service. It's a job you pay someone else to do. What about this one? A medical checkup. A medical checkup is it a good or a service? Yeah, it's a service. It's a job you pay someone else to do. What about this one? A bicycle. A bicycle is yeah, it's a good. It's something that you buy that you can actually touch. Good job. We all like this one. Pizza delivery is do you know which one it is? A good or a service? It's a service. It's a job you pay someone else to do. Here's our last one. A pizza is we had to do this after the pizza delivery. What is a pizza? A pizza is a good. It's something that you buy that you can actually touch. Awesome job. Thanks for playing. Everything you buy is a good or a service. A good is something you can touch. A service is a job you pay someone else to do.
Okay, so now that we finished the video, we're going to go on to making a list of goods that we saw in the video. So the first good I can remember seeing in the game was bread. So I'm just going to type bread. Can you think of another good that was in the video? Was there a bicycle, I believe? So we had a bicycle, and he showed some pizza. Those were some goods that were in the video, something that we can buy and take home with us, something we can touch. Now, some services that were in the video were a shoe repairman. I saw that. There was someone baking a cake. And another service was getting a checkup, so going to the doctor. Those were services. Can I describe a market? It is a place where what happens? A market is a place where we can buy or sell goods. You can find what? Let's see. If I can't remember the answer, you can always go back and look. So it said you can buy what we're talking about, markets. So what was something that we could buy in a market? You can either go back and watch the video, go back and watch this video. I can find, let's see, food in the market. I can find toys in the market. I can find, and it depends on where your market is, you might find school supplies. You can find clothes. You can find shoes. Different things like that, okay? The list can go on and on. An example of a market is Walmart, the mall, CVS Pharmacy, the furniture store. These are all examples of markets, places that you can go to buy goods. The following information will be what your independent work is. So, for your first independent work, it's very simple. You're going to sort. Is it a good or a service? Obviously, goods go over here. Services come over here. This is a detective. So an investigator, is that a good or a service? A firefighter. This is a toy, ice cream, a policeman, and a swimsuit. You're going to sort between those things, and you can just pick these up and move them where they belong. Next, you have a word bank with clothing, car, food, and toy. You're going to label the objects. Very simple. These are all types of goods. Okay? Food, toys, cars, clothes. These are all types of services. You're also going to label them. Your word bank is up here. You will have a fill in the blank all about goods and services. Market, goods, haircut, service, toy, and jobs. You'll just read the sentence and put in the word that best fits in that sentence. And last, you need to critically think. If you could provide a service and earn money, what kind of service would you provide? Tell me the name of your service and how you would do it. Maybe you would have your own hair salon or barbershop and cut hair for a living. Tell me how you would do it. Maybe you would have your own pet store so you can sell pets. Maybe you would become a doctor and you'll do checkups and give shots. Maybe you'll want to be a teacher. Maybe you'll want to have your own car wash. Maybe you'll want to work at a bank. Tell me the name of your service and how you would do it. That concludes today's lesson on goods and services. I hope the next time that you guys go out shopping or go on a ride with your parents, you guys can look and point out what are some goods and services that you see. Have a great weekend. I'm sorry I missed part of the week this week, but I'll see you next week.